Okay. We can actually change time even whenever they're doing this weird running thing. That's actually kind of neat. Now, as for why I'm playing Octopath Traveler 2 right now, I actually got an access, like a 1 month access to Xbox Live Game Pass thingy. So I'm covering games on there that I don't own, that I want to cover, that I want to play. MechWarrior 5 was on that list. Octopath Traveler 2 is on that list. I plan on beating Octopath Traveler 2 though. MechWarrior 5 was just too much of a nightmare to just kind of get well, it recorded okay. To get it streaming was a pain in the ass because it kept getting like a ton of artifacting on it, which was very, very strange and annoying. So we're gonna go ahead and do a new game today. If certain someone shows up, we might switch games, but for now we're just gonna start new game and just go on with it. New game and Octopath Traveler 2, because I only have a month to cover these, so they're probably going to be what I'm covering whenever we're not doing Path of Exile 2, which we'll probably hop on for a little bit of. I don't know if we'll actually do like a long-term stream of that, but we shall see. But for now, Octopath Traveler 2. We get to choose who we start with. Cass is Casti Florens, and you're an apothecary. Apothecary is usually a fun one. Discovered adrift at sea, you awoke to a realization that you could not recall your own name. The only clues to your identity are your satchel and skills of an apothecary. I need to rediscover who I am. There's something else, something important. Okay. There is Merchant, which is kind of fun as well. Are we gonna just, yeah, we'll just start in the top left and work our, oh, bottom left, okay. Starting off, Warrior Hikari. Path action day, challenge, engage in battles with townspeople, talent, learn skills, master skills during challenges and use them in battle. Your name is Hikari and you are a warrior. Your tale begins in the desert region of Hinioma? You are the younger prince of Ku, a nation ever at war, and worry for your people who have suffered greatly from the ceaseless battles. I pray for a world without conflict, without bloodshed. Hoping to bring peace to your nation, you strike out on a journey for your like-minded allies. Your name is Agnia Bristarni, and you are a dancer. Your tale begins in the verdant regions of the Leaflands. Though a tavern dancer in a small village, you have big dreams for the future. I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces just like Mama. With hope in your heart and a spring in your step, you begin your journey to stardom and bring townspeople wherever you may go. Which, if I remember correctly, wasn't a lot of these are skills that were available in the first Octopath Traveler. Dance with an allured companion to trigger various effects. That's going to be, yeah, we actually had a character like that in the original as well. Obtain items from townspeople, leverage your hired helper's talents. That's actually a pretty powerful skill in the original as well. There's a lot of really strong skills in the original. I don't know if they're going to be the same here. Your name is Partito Yaluil, and you are a merchant. Your tale begins in the vast wastes of wildlands. After witnessing the rise and fall of the pioneer town you call home, you set your gaze upon the horizon. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world. With dreams of bringing prosperity to all, you embark on a journey with only the ascent of commerce to guide you. If I remember correctly, that's the character we started Octopath 1 with. I'm going to replay through Octopath 1 as well. I didn't get to cover that nearly as much as I wanted to. But that was a long time ago. I don't even remember 99% of it. Your name is Casti Florens and you're an apothecary. We already covered this one. Obtain information from townsfolk. Use materials to craft healing and hazardous compounds. That one might be interesting. We'll put a pin in that and the merchant for now. Steal. Grant all allies augmented effects at night. Cool. Your name is Throne Anguis. You are a thief. Your tale begins in the thrilling city in the Brightlands. And a thief is actually something that is very tempting to me. You're a member of the Black Snakes, a thieves guild that controls the city from the shadows. Your job is to steal and clean. Not again, not this stench. Every time I breathe it in, it feels as though my very lungs are rotting, the stench of blood. Determined to escape the cycle of bloodshed, you embark on a journey for the keys to your freedom. Bring townspeople wherever you may go. Inflict all foes with enfeebling effects at night. Oh, geez. Very offensive oriented. And if I remember correctly, status effects are important in this. I could be wrong. Your name is Temenos Mistral, and you are a cleric. Your tale begins in the mountainous region called the Crestlands. Okay. Though easygoing your duties as an Inquisitor, that all changes the day a tragic incident takes place in the church. Oh dear, I suppose it can't be helped. After all, doubt is what I do. Sensing that there is much more to the incident than meets the eye, you set out to solve the mystery left in its wake. There should be 2 more. There's 1. Who am I missing? Your name is Oswald Ivanstein, and you are a scholar. Your tale begins in the snow-swept reaches of Winterlands. You have been sentenced to life in prison for murdering your wife and daughter. Wow, geez. And have spent 1,879 days locked within a fridge. You are a horrible person, I guess. Unless this is false. Oh, Harvey. Yeah, Harvey's the one who probably did it. Harvey, the man who took everything from me, shall die by my hand, I swear. Not even the bitter cold can extinguish the raging fire in your breast. So you set out to exact your revenge. Obtain information from townspeople and gain insight into a foe's weak points. Who are we missing? Oh, down here. Okay, capture, prepare. Oh, you can capture beasts. That's kind of fun. Your name is Oshet, and you are a hunter. Your tale begins on the Isle of Totohaha, alongside your fellow beastlings. Despite your troubles with the human islanders, you live a carefree life. That is, until you learn of an encroaching calamity known as the Night of the Scarlet Moon. All right, Master Juva, I'll do it. I'll find those creatures of legend and bring them back. Desperate to save your home, you set sail in search of those who can help. Okay, so we have some options. Honestly, there are a few that are interesting. He's interesting, she's interesting. I mean, they're all interesting in their own right. It's just, which one do I actually want to kind of mess around with? That learning skills from townsfolk seems really interesting as well. Beasts are always fun. I think out of all of these, this is just going to be your warrior, I'm guessing. I do like that we can change time on the map. I think we're going to start with an apothecary, simply because that's what I'm playing in D&D right now. It's kind of a dumb reason. I'm going to actually change one of these other windows. I have not played this before. No, I don't know exactly how this is going to go. I have not watched any playthroughs. I have not looked at any guides. I am going in 100% blind. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and start with Apothecary, I believe. Oh, he is very tempting. Can we actually, oh, Path Action Night. Okay. Okay, so we actually have different path actions depending on the time of day, just by changing that. Darkness Within to gain access to special skills. Extend the reach of skills to all. Makes a dancer even more interesting. Replenish your BP in an instant. That could be handy too. I mean, all of their skills are going to be useful. And every drop counts. Concoct without using any materials at night. Cool. Act twice in a single turn. Oh, God. Yeah, they all... If this is anything like the original, they're making them pretty dang powerful. They're making them all kinds of bloody powerful. Okay. Bonk? Bonk. There you go. And I don't expect this playthrough to be very many viewers, just because of the nature of it. So we'll kind of just deal with that as it goes. But if you guys are enjoying it, do stick around. Or if you want to see other RPGs, because I will be doing the entire Final Fantasy series probably after this, because it did get a fairly positive response on the poll. People still have interest in it. Let's go ahead and go with the Apothecary. Nothing wrong with playing a healer.
I will extend a helping hand to all in need.
You have the power to save lives. That's why you have to live. If anyone can create a cure, it's you. It's up to you now.
No pressure, jeez. You're the only one that can save us. So I'm shoving you out to
over
sea
there.
where you can die.
There's someone on that skiff.
I hear waves. Where am I? Am I on a ship?
Finally come to, have you? Feeling better yet? You've got the luck of the tides, you know.
Why can't I stand? My throat... too dry.
Easy now, lass. You've had a rough time of it. Drink up.
Thank you for saving me.
Couldn't well leave you to the fishes. How'd you end up on that little skiff, anyhow?
Skiff? I don't know. I can't remember.
Come on now, this isn't the time for jokes.
I'm sorry, but I really can't remember anything. Who I am, where I came from, it's all a blank.
I know one thing about you, lass. Your name. It's Casti.
Yay, we know our name.
How did you know that?
It's stitched onto your outfit. What's that uniform of yours anyway? Ah, right. Amnesia. Strange to think a person could forget their own name.
I mean, that's probably
have
tied to
to
the
know.
illness if I had to guess.
First things first, I need information. Somewhere to start. It will be difficult to learn who I am. Nevertheless, the crew of the ship should know more about the circumstances of my rescue.
Like which way you were drifting, maybe, so you can go back that way?
I should inquire about that, and the ship while I'm at it.
Hold B while moving to dash, okay, but beware, your chance of encountering enemies is slightly higher while dashing. Well, it might be even actually significantly higher. Cassie can inquire and learn all sorts of information from people. Try pressing X near a townsperson. She must be at the indicated level to inquire. Fresh-faced captain of a ferry connected to the eastern and western continents. He became violently seasick on his maiden voyage and completely lost heart by the time the boat docked in the Brightlands. He will hand in his resignation the moment he returns to the Harborlands.
Thank you.
You should be able to see the harbor soon. Where does it actually say the level that I have to be to... A soldier returning to the western continent, having completed his duties while on the eastern continent, heard rumors of a group of apothecaries wearing blue uniforms who killed a large group of people. Thus, he feels Cassie's appearance is an ill omen.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have one more person that we actually have to do that with. We don't have a... It scares me to even think of forgetting my husband and daughter. Can't inquire anything else. So if they have a green bubble, I think we can, yeah. I've heard of amnesia before, but never actually met someone who had it. Yeah. Oh, we can inquire of him. Okay. Captain of a ferry connecting the eastern and western continents, rescuing Casti was simply a matter of obeying his duty as a captain, but he feels a special kinship with her as she reminds him of his own daughter, who died suddenly in an accident.
Thank you.
The body needs time to recover. That's going to be the last guy we need to talk to, because, you know, green. So we can inquire from people who don't have green. Green is just the quest. Did you really lose your memories? Yes. Your story is the first I've heard of its kind. I have a feeling, yeah, it's going to be, it shows when we can do it by the little pop-up, whether that's X'd out. My work's never done here. Can we actually inquire again on any of these people? Or, oh, no, it just shows the same thing again. Okay. So you're the last one we need to talk to, so I want to go in there last. I don't remember what the game's rules to... Basically the wall humping rules are in this. Because in a lot of RPGs, you'll have like, oh, you can search the boxes or the barrels. I don't remember whether this one has that. I think it does. At least I think the original did. Might have been tied to... Because I have started Octopath 1 as two different characters. I don't remember whether I beat it or not. I remember some of the boss fights, and I remember watching a speedrun of it. It's been that long. Okay, let's talk to you. Actually, no, we'll do the person of interest thing. Inquire something of them. Rather slothful sailor who happened to spy Cassie's skiff while avoiding his work. Though his dereliction of duty was revealed, his keen eyes earned him a permanent post as a lookout.
Thank you.
Oh, I can't actually talk to him after that. Aw, we missed out on one line of dialogue.
I
am's
am
the sadness.
now.
Anyway,
Based on the predominant currents in this region of the ocean, it's likely my skiff sets sail from somewhere on the continent to the east. From my exhaustion and the severity of my dehydration, it's fair to estimate that I was adrift for several days. Hold on. How do I know all of this?
because you're an apothecary.
Not much point in wondering. I should instead thank my lucky stars that I was rescued. Now, to go over what else I learned. This passenger ship embarked from the Brightlands several days ago. Its destination is a large port town called Cannelbrine. Perhaps there's someone there who can shed a light on who I am. Ah, yes. These kind sailors brought my possessions to the passenger's cabin. Maybe they can offer some material clues as to my identity. I should sort through them before we make landfall.
The internal monologue of doom. Okay. Use the radar in the bottom right to check the area and find your heading. Continue the story at the green. Side story is yellows. Save points are the little feather things. Hidden item is the exclamation, and other is exits to neighboring areas. Okay. And we can turn it on or off with right button. Okay. So we do get an opportunity to see what this guy actually has to say. Glad I'm the lookout. I can see further than anyone else on this ship. Good for you. Yeah, his work is never done. I'm just seeing if there's anything I can loot, because I am a loot goblin. Judge me if you will. So there's our stuff. There's somebody else's stuff. I want their stuff first. Apothecary's satchel.
This satchel. I recognize it. It's mine. It seems rather hastily stuffed. I must have been in quite the hurry. Medicinal herbs. A mortar and pestle. For preparing salves and the like, no doubt. Well, well. It seems I was an apothecary. What's this? A white flower. Why would I have something like this? Yet another mystery.
How would you tell a white
And
flower
go!
from a white
All
flowering
hands on
herb?
deck.
Usually that just means the people who are working on the ship whenever they say all hands on deck, not the passengers. Just a little heads up there. We'd have time to explore and loot the rest of their stuff because we are loot goblins, but still.
You sure you'll be all right, lass? Hard to get by without memories.
I've remembered a little. Enough. I was an apothecary. I appreciate your concern, but no need to fret about me. I'll remember the rest in time.
That's so. Know the seas, and you'll know thyself. An old sea dog taught me that proverb. May the wind and the waves always find you well, Casti.
Thank you, Captain. For everything.
It is robbing control from us quite a bit. We'll probably have that not happen later on. It's just early on they probably do like the
What a bustling little town.
people talking loud with the little exclamation, not exclamation, the little red things above their heads.
Hey, get a load of her.
Huh?
She's one of them, isn't she?
Yeah, no mistaking it.
People aren't gonna like her because she's got a specific outfit on. This is reminding me of my character story so far. Okay.
Appear to be caused. Oh well. First things first. I need to find clues as to who I may be. I should speak to the people of this town. I might glean some knowledge about my past.
Everybody's as busy as the last. Do we actually have... We do have his dialogue on him. Yes, we will inquire. A fisherman who gets drunk every night. He often falls asleep on his way home, has to set out for another day's fishing from there. Every time this happens, he vows never to drink again, but by evening, that vow is forgotten.
That was very helpful.
We got information on a hidden item. New treasure is available somewhere. Oh, it shows up on the map. Okay. That's actually handy. Can't talk to everybody, it seems. Some of these are just like background NPCs, so that's going to get confusing really fast. Can I actually get to that bag up there? That bag intrigues me because it looks like it might be an item. So we can only talk to the ones that have stuff above them. A brisk, cheerful woman who runs a food stall by herself. She has not taken a day off in years. Staying busy keeps the loneliness at bay. Ouch. After closing her stall for the day, she broods over her husband, who set out to fish one day and never came back.
That was very helpful.
Have to go elsewhere. Well, we are going to grab this. Dark Alien. What do we actually have as far as our inventory goes? So we actually do have some stuff. We have our weapon is an axe. Sheesh. A bit of an odd weapon for an apothecary. Normally I'd be like staff, stick maybe? Healing. She does have healing touch. Restore HP or revive. Okay. So it's probably expecting us to die quite a bit. She's an axe user. No accessories. And status. Yeah, primary job is apothecary. I wonder if... I'm not going to spoil that too much. I'm not going to ask about that because people will spoil it for me. Church is closed, so maybe I'll go fishing instead. An elderly man who attends church with surprising frequency. Well, he's 67. When leading his granddaughter by the hand, he is the picture of a jolly old grandpa. However, his habit of using that same granddaughter as an excuse to approach and flirt with every woman he sees has made him rather unpopular among the townsfolk.
Thank you.
I am slightly curious as to why the weapon shop is down in the water. I'm just going to see, is anything lootable? Doesn't seem like it. We will bump around into a few other areas and check. But for now, I think we're going to just assume it's not. It's a piano. Because the usual suspects do not seem lootable. Because I've been like... That's why I've been bumping into things like the barrels and stuff like that. We can't actually talk to this guy. You'd think the guy at the bar would be like the first place you'd go for information. Okay, so we have that. We have the path up here. I'm just going to go kind of like section by section kind of situation. Yeah, they don't have anything. It's locked. I doubt I can actually, can't wiggle my way over there. Feels like we should be able to go up there, though. I have a feeling invisible walls are going to be part of my hatred of this. Merchant who deals in local marine products. He has big plans for the business which he inherited from his father and believes that expansion will be good for his family and the whole town. Privately, he refers to meat. He prefers meat to fish. Fish. Oh, that's actually a fun little tidbit there. We'll talk to him. There's no telling what you're scheming. In some cultures in the past, fish was not considered meat. And I think that's what that is actually kind of interacting with. It was considered kind of like a different type of meat as well on other cultures and stuff like that. A sailor who works on the ferry pretends to be born and bred man of the sea, but is actually from Beasting Village. The first boat he stepped aboard was the one that took him away from home to seek his fortune. He thought sailing would be a simple matter of riding the waves and greatly regrets his career choice now that he knows how punishing it truly is.
That was very helpful.
So we got a new hidden item, which is a grape leaf. Some kind of crest on them. We don't have access to our ability yet, I don't think. But getting these will be handy. I'm going to go ahead and just save on the first. And we're going to just take it however we will. This is going to be a suboptimal playthrough, most likely. Simply because of the nature of playing it blind. Candlebrine boy, in love with a girl from the eastern continent. He is trying to give her a gift that will convey his feelings before she leaves, but with little success. The experience has brought him face to face with his own cowardice for the first time.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have another hidden item. It happened on the eastern continent, so you're not to go near her. Am I clear? I mean, we are in a blue uniform. Local woman who lives with her husband and their son. Before marriage, she was a florist. And even now... Hey, she looks like the florist from Final Fantasy Tactics, which is the florist from Final Fantasy VII. Which is Eris. Fun little tidbit there. If her husband is Cloud, I'm going to be pissed. And even now she does piecework, creating bouquets for people and offer at the church. She is also having an affair with an older man she met there. Oh,
That was
I
very
am
helpful.
very conscious of who that probably is. It's probably the old man we were talking to before. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything in here. This is just a house we can explore. Okay, so that's there's still things I must do in town. Okay. So that is the town exit. Other hidden item has to be over here somewhere. Inspiring plum. So we can't just stumble across those. And did we not talk to him or something? Or is it just gray because it's far away? It's just gray because it's far away. Okay. More dialogue? Probably.
It seems I've been given the cold shoulder. In that case, I'll just have to try my luck with someone else. Excuse me, are you all right?
What's going on here? Is something wrong with him?
He's burning up. We need to get him inside.
Looks like sun fever. He's covered in rashes.
Rash, vomiting. It could be the onset of some sort of strange poison. I should have the herbs to treat this. Hold on for just a moment.
We get to learn our special ability, yay. At night, Cassie can administer medicine to townsfolk and soothe their pain, allowing them to rest. Okay. It's a path action. Must have the right items in order to soothe somebody. Alright, item Lycanth antipyretic on hand 4. Yes. I thought we didn't lose items at night.
Step 1, lower the fever. Luckily, we caught this sickness in its early stages. Dash of lycanth seed mixed with some of these herbs should do the trick. Good. I still remember my craft at least. There, there. Drink up. Slowly now. That's a good boy. Phew. The fever's receding. He's sleeping peacefully now.
Your work was flawless from diagnosis to treatment. The very model of an apothecary.
Thank you, Miss...
Malaya. I'm a traveling apothecary.
Thank you, Malaya. My name's Casti. Sorry to say, I don't remember much else. I was an apothecary, but what kind I cannot say. I've come down with a bad case of amnesia.
What? Then how did you diagnose and treat that boy?
It seems my hands still remember their craft. Strange, isn't it?
Not actually that strange. With amnesia.
Who are you? Wait. That blue uniform. It can't be. Get back! Don't you dare touch my brother!
What?
Senna, did she hurt you? How'd you sneak in here? What'd you do to him?
Calm down. She's an apothecary. She treated your brother for his ills.
Out! You're one of them, aren't you? Heirs apothecaries.
Heirs apothecaries? What?
That blue uniform, that sigil, there's no mistaking it. The whole town's in an uproar about you, witch. Word is one of you pestilence mongers have been lurking about.
Pestilence monger? I don't understand.
And I don't care. Out! Out!
Let's go, Casty.
How handy, we found another apothecary. Just on the street.
Who are these heirs apothecary?
I've heard the name before.
You have? What sort of people are they? Why was that man so hostile to me? What's wrong with me? We have far more pressing business than my lost history. I fear Senna's illness is only the beginning. If I can't identify the root of this sickness, it could engulf the whole town. There's no time to waste.
You're going to help them, even after how you've been treated? Would your time not be better spent treating your own woes?
Saving these people comes first. As long as I can heal the sick, who I am is ultimately trivial.
The very model of an apothecary indeed. Very well. You have my aid. Let's split up and find the source of this sickness.
Malaya, thank you.
You're one of those heirs apothecaries, aren't you?
We won't let you fool us.
I'm sorry, but would you mind telling me about these apothecaries? I'm unfamiliar with them.
Don't play dumb. Everyone knows what that little band of apothecaries have been up to on the eastern continent. They travel around charging only a pittance for services. But it's all a sham. Their medicine is poison, and they've killed more than they've helped. I even heard they butchered an entire town not long ago.
I don't know what dark purpose drives them, and I don't care. Word is, one of them just showed up in town, and you're the only strange apothecary around here, so...
You may be right. The truth is, I don't know if I am what you think I am. I remember little of my past.
A likely story! We're on to you! Get off with you!
Who I was and what I've done, I cannot say. Nevertheless, right now, all I want is to help the people of this town. I'm looking for clues as to what is causing the people here to grow sick. Please, if you know anything, tell me.
Marlo, what's wrong?
Stop! Get away!
What's the big idea? He needs help. Or do you want me to leave him there to die?
I said step away! He may be contagious!
Contagious?
I knew it. The symptoms are the same. I need to ease his fever, and quickly. I'll carry him. All of you stay here. There. He should make it now.
She healed Marlo.
Just who are you, really?
Help! People are fainting from some sort of strange fever. What in the world's going on?
She's a carrier. She's
Damn.
plagued everyone.
Of course
Get her.
this happens while our healers are away.
Let me treat them.
The rest is up to you, Casti. She doesn't have anything. Okay, so I don't think we actually can check this way. I do want to. And I really am curious. You can board a canoe from a pier to move across the water. Take the canoe across the water. It's probably closed right now. That's a very strange place to have a shop, my bud. I shouldn't have to carry around a freaking boat with me to go to your store. Okay, fine. What do you have? So she can't equip some of these. Buckler would be slightly better. Sturdy shield would be better. We don't have a ton of money. Yeah, we have 2,500. Not a lot. I think we want to go ahead and get a Traveler's Charm just for a bit more life. And I don't know if we can equip 2 of them. Can we actually try it on? I think we can. No. But she can equip a staff. She can't equip a light wand, though. And she can't equip better axes. Interesting. I will go ahead and purchase 2 of those. See if we can equip 2 at the same time. We can. Okay, so that's an extra 60 life, a bit more physical defense, so we should be okay in that regard. Do we want to buy a better hand axe? I think we'll probably find a better one. Because that's how games like this usually go. Fur armor seems like a good start as well. You know what? I will just go ahead and make the purchase. Move it immediately on her. And yeah, we'll just go for improving our gear in general. Because I have a feeling we're going to need it. We can afford the buckler. I think... Yeah, she can't equip the wooden staff. Why was it showing it as white before? Is it just because we could afford it? Is that the only real difference? Yeah, war axe is better, but we can't afford it. I think that is everything. I'm going to save that stuff in case we need money later. Okay, there's a guy back there to talk to. Think we will talk to him first. I'm going to talk to him first. Seems like something's going on in town. Wonder what it could be. We do actually have a slumber sage thing on him.
Here, medicine. Good night.
Okay, so that lets us in here. Oh, because there's treasure in here. Okay. Woodcutter's great axe. And it's better. So yeah, we shouldn't have bought the new axe, but that's fine. We'll just keep that one in storage. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. So that's probably going to be what her little gimmick is oh. Well, he's just sleeping on the dock now. That's kind of wrong. That's kind of all kinds of wrong. Actually, does he have a X thing we can do? I doubt he will. No. He does not. Okay, so let's go ahead and check in on these people. High fever and collapsed. His daughter went looking for an apothecary, but he hasn't come back yet. No, we don't want slumber sage on him. Tried bringing the fever down, but it's not working. So yeah, we don't want to just like use it willy-nilly, I don't think, unless it looks like there's an advantage to it. Yeah, he wants that.
Here, medicine.
My fever's broken, thanks to you. You have my gratitude.
So there's
Good
one.
night.
Do we have any in here? That's locked. I wonder, can we boat around this to the other side? Not looking like it. Yeah, this is an invisible wall. Apparently, these areas right here, that if it physically blocks it from visibility, it physically blocks it from movement as well. He should be asleep. Yeah, we can't even talk to him. Yeah, she just slumber sages for those. So they just have a bit of information about like, hey, we're scared. There's not supposed to be horrible things going on here. We apparently cannot gather info from them right now. And we can't buy anything else for the sleeping items. And that's for medicinal concoctions, so that's going to be something we are going to be messing with. And we have 8 and 9 of them? I'm not going to buy any more just yet. I am going to buy... No, we'll save it. We'll save it for later, because chances of us getting another ally right away with the way these work, pretty slim. Resistant nuts. Not D's nuts. Those are Joe's nuts. Okay, so this is going to be another one. Yes, we will soothe you.
Here, medicine.
Thank you. I feel a little better now.
Good night.
Okay, so that's another one saved. So we have one more that we can save. We don't want to do it just yet. So I'm going to save. I'd like that we have the sleep things. Okay, so we have that one to deal with. I'm going to check the inn before. Not the inn, this place. Oh, he doesn't actually have anything to say. Okay. That is now open for some reason. Do they just open their back door at night? And soothe our last
Here,
one.
medicine.
Thanks for saving me, miss.
That should be all 3, and it's going to, yeah, kick us back to the next thing.
There. I've done what I can for now.
The sickness is spreading fast. We need to find its source, or there won't be anyone standing before long.
What is the source?
Are they better?
We're out of the woods for now, but it's too early to breathe easy.
I'm sorry about before. I shouldn't have said what I did.
Senna gave me a tongue lashing about it too. He said you saved his life. I know I've got no right to ask this after how I treated you, but please, save our town, save my friends.
I intend to, but I need your aid first. help me locate the source of this contagion.
Huh. Well, I don't know if this will help, but earlier today, Senna said the water tasted funny.
Yeah, stop drinking from the freaking canal, you moron.
Hey, Ma said the same thing to me this morning.
Really? I boiled some water this morning and didn't notice anything strange.
The water? Of course. Maybe those who contracted this illness all drank the water without boiling it first. If that's true, then that must be the source.
A fine deduction, Casti. I agree.
We draw our water from a spring that flows out of a cavern south of town.
Then my course is clear.
Hey, Essence, how's it going?
I must hurry to this cavern and cleanse the spring before the sickness spreads further.
The sickness will always
We're
spread.
coming too.
We're getting down with the sickness.
This is our town. It's our job to protect it.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm afraid I must insist that you stay. Cleansing noxious substances is dangerous work. Stay here and see to your sick.
As I go cleave things with an axe.
All
As an apothecary.
Take care of yourself, apothecary.
Yeah, both the Octopath Travelers have really cool vibes, and I love the aesthetic. Hey, JS, how's it
Could you
going?
remain here to treat these people?
I have played the first one. I don't think I beat it. It's been a long time, and I've watched speedruns, so I've seen the ending. But I know I've played through a bit of the healer path and the merchant girl path. But I do love the vibes of these games. I will probably be reviewing this one as well,
Fine.
just not as
Just
part of the
come back
nostalgia
in
bait. It's
one
just going to be
piece,
just
Cassie.
a straight review, like a should you buy one on the main channel. But
I'll try.
hopefully you both are doing all right this
The world
morning.
needs more apothecaries like you, Malaya. I'm setting out for the cave to the south. I'll be back soon.
And now we get to get our first combat, I believe. I don't know if this is going to actually function differently from the original or not. I need to adjust my microphone real quick. It has drifted to the left. It might creak at you. Okay, let's save. Yes. We weren't able to finish the first one, leaning towards getting the second one. Main reason I'm playing it right now, kind of out of order on the channel, is actually because I got a free month of Xbox Game Pass. So it's allowing me to actually play some games that I don't own. I own the first one. I don't own this one because money's been pretty tight. But hey, free copy of Xbox Game Pass. I will gladly go for this. Because I do like a good JRPG.
Life is too precious to risk.
And, oh yeah, it has the same mechanics for breaks. Exploit your foe's weaknesses to break down their defenses. Sorry. Attack your foe's weak point to lower their shield points. Reduce shield points to 0 to break your foe. Casti can utilize both axes and ice-based skills in battle to reveal enemy weak points. Go to apothecary skills and choose icicle to see it in action. Once she can use more weapons, select attack and choose... Okay. Just what you want with the little arrow buttons. Okay.
My turn.
Let's go with apothecary skills first. We'll do icicle.
This'll cool you down. Now.
And it does stun them. Okay. Then enter boost mode to deal a devastating blow. You gain 1 BP per turn. You can spend up to 3 to boost a command 3 levels of power. If you use boost mode, you will not gain any BP on the following turn. So yeah, it's the same mechanics as the original.
What to do?
Yeah, it's on Game Pass. This and MechWarrior 5 Clans are the main reason I redeemed it. Because I had a free one that I could redeem until the start of this month. And I redeemed it just before the start of this month, so I have until the 27th to cover any games on there. I've done Unpacking as well, which is just a chill game that takes maybe like 2 hours to beat. It's not an RPG, though. It's literally just unpacking boxes and organizing them. But yeah, this is on Game Pass, but I have it on the PC through Game Pass because it works on PC too, which is a really kind of neat thing. I'm gonna go ahead. I didn't actually pay attention to what. Oh yeah, it's RB to boost. Okay, so we'll boost attack times. Okay, so we have it up to 3. Bang.
I know
that's
no
nice.
cure for evil.
Bonus, untouched, and break. So that gets us extra XP for doing those. There is advantage to actually taking those on. Got no items from it, but hey, levels are good. Levels give us more power and more life and more everything. There is an item there. Is there a way over there is the question. I see a treasure chest. I must go for treasure chest. There's one over here. Dark the Lion, which is fine. I'm trying not to dash too much because that increases our encounter rate. And I don't want to run out of resources before the cave. Although it does look like we restock on spell points at the beginning of battle. So I might as well. Let's see. No, I don't want to boost on that. I think I want to just icicle it. I don't think we restore HP between battles. Although it might be just... Ouch. We'll find out soon enough. I don't know if we actually even restore SP or if that was just because I leveled up. A strategic level up is nice. I should have actually broken the other one now that I think about it. So let's go icicle again. You. That should kill him. So that's one less attacking us.
What to do? What to do?
Because yeah, breaking stuns them for a turn. So
No mercy, only
full on break.
my journey will not end here.
Let's see if that restores our mana or not. Overkill and break. Okay, cool. Oh, we got to level up again. So yeah, level up. I'm not going to be able to tell if it just heals us on level up or not. That's kind of... I think it does. I think it just heals us on level up. What is increase elemental defense? That's actually not bad. I think that is a temporary thing? Or is that a permanent thing? That might... Nuts might be a permanent thing in this one. But I think we are generally going to be fine because we got improved defense throughout thing. Yeah, the voice acting is pretty decent. I'm not going to say it's like super amazing or anything, but it's good. Want to know how to get down there. Because treasure. We'll look for just a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it for too much. Icicle.
This'll cool you down. Now.
And we've got 2 BP to go. So let's go ahead and just go after their weakness.
This'll cool you down. It has to be done.
228. That's going to give us overkill as well, probably. Oh, yeah. But yeah, the first game has a really cool vibe to it as well. So if you're interested in them, definitely check it out. The only other place I can think of that might let us over there is maybe there's a secret path there. Okay, so yeah, there are secret paths. Okay. Note to self. Wall hump. Okay, equipment-wise, that one might not be better than Traveler's Charm for us. No, it's max HP plus 200. It's way better. Okay. So now we have a crap ton of life. And if this one functions like the original, that means that as we get more allies, the enemies will get tougher and more will show
My
up.
turn.
So we're just gonna go ham on this. Get as much XP
This'll
as possible.
Cool you down. I'm terribly sorry. Here I go.
And max out
This'll
icicle.
cool you down. Sleep. I know no cure for evil.
But yeah, that's another reason why I actually left the voices turned up. If you're curious. You did enjoy the first one. You feel like you remember encountering a significant difficulty spike around 10-ish hours into the game. Yeah, that's one of the actually challenges of the speedrun. A lot of them end up doing... What is this right here? Can I go around the twig? No. There was blue sparkle there. Like right down there. And this is a safe spot.
That must be purged.
But yeah, as you were getting more and more characters and as you were progressing in the story, there was like a big difficulty spike. And it also forces it into the realm of you have to do the weaknesses and status effects to really do the speed runs for it.
This'll cool you down. Now.
But there's a lot of exploitable stuff in it too, so.
Here I go.
To each their own. Sorry for having to clear my throat there. Yeah, we'll just do icicle leveled up. And yeah, we apparently do not restore SP unless we level
My
up.
journey will not end here.
But if we're leveling up this fast, we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so this is the path to water source.
These bars are broken. Something must have forced its way in here. The wellspring is just a little further. I'll need to approach it with caution.
Yeah, it's good enough voice acting that I enjoy it. And I've played some really good voice acting games, and I've played some really bad ones, but this one is good enough. We'll see how the other characters sound whenever we finally get around to finding them. Diffusing serum, we'll see what that is in a bit. Ooh, it's a crabs.
What to do?
Chances are all the enemies in here are going to be weak to ice, if I have to guess. Whether they're going to be weak to axe or not, I don't know.
Well now.
I think what we were supposed to do there is actually use a boost to break them because they were a 2, I believe.
Forgive me.
Having some issues playing for long periods of time. It is doing a lot better. Thank you for asking. But yeah, I did have like pretty bad back issues there for almost a year. But now it does flare up from time to time, but it's manageable. It's not like I need to lie down every 5 minutes situation. So it's definitely an improvement. I'm surprised anyone remembers that. That's what knocked me out of streaming the first time. Okay, did you need something? Yes, I need all good things. We have healing grapes. I think we're actually fine. I don't need to buy any more from him. I don't think we have an X on him either.
Are you my next patient?
But yeah, this one, I think we're supposed to just do axes, because it's not prone to ice.
What to do? I know no cure.
We are vicious. Aw, we didn't get an overkill bonus. We are getting job points, which should be handy as well. But I don't think we've unlocked the ability to use those yet. Yeah, we're currently at 26 JP. I think we unlock those relatively soon. I don't think that heals us, no. Save points do not heal in this. I couldn't remember. You think you found the channel when we were doing Diablo 1 Let's Plays and the D2R class guides? Yeah, that would be around the time I was doing the Shift 2 reviews, which started with... I don't even remember what game we started with. I think it was War Tales that we started with, but Diablo 1 was one of the early ones. It's a boss fight is what you're smelling. I can guarantee it. There is no question about it.
It is true what they say. Filth is the root of all illness. Now then, what is it that's made all this mess?
Yeah, now I
Foul
actually have
vapors
the energy
abound.
and my back
I need
doesn't
to be
scream so
careful
much that I
not
can
to
actually
inhale any
do
effluvia.
streaming and actually write my guides and reviews. I'm doing mostly reviews right now, but I think I might do some shorts as guides. Ugh. Those guys look rough.
I think I found the source. So you're the ones causing all this trouble. Bloodshot eyes and jaws dripping with venomous foam. It's obvious that you're infected. Your very touch poisons the waters here, sickening all who drink it.
Well, then stop touching the water.
I couldn't convince you to leave peacefully, could I? The townsfolk need these waters more than you.
Yep, we're fighting
It's
COVID.
worth a shot.
Oh no, that's gonna get the video demonetized.
Time
Oh
to
wait,
clean up this mess.
this isn't a monetized video, so we're fine. It's monetized on Twitch, not on YouTube.
Quiet down.
My YouTube streaming channel is tiny. I mostly like streaming these on the YouTube end just because, yeah, it gives some kind of like level of, hey, you want to see how I reach the conclusions in the review? Go watch the entire playthrough. One moment, I'm grabbing something. There we go. Sorry, I had to grab my little footstool so I can keep my legs moving. But yeah. Let's see, who do we murder first? Let's go with attack first. I'm gonna risk it on him. He's not weak to it, no! Well, that was a bad start.
Curses.
Okay. Following icons will display if the character status is changed. The digit behind the icon shows the number of turns the effect lasts, preceded by an X symbol, which indicates the number of times the effect will activate. Okay, so it looked like we got attack down. I am not going to remember all of these. Poison's pretty obvious. Silence is pretty obvious. Blindness is obvious. Terror just looks sad, but we'll take it. Unconscious, that looks more like muddle to me, but I'm fine with it. Sleep is fine. Confusion is fine. Speed one might... No, speed is easy to read. Yeah, most of those are easy to read. The critical increase, decrease, and the unconsciousness ones are probably the ones that'll throw me off the most.
Well now.
Okay. Her concoctions have a wide array of effects, including aiding allies and harming foes. Entering boost mode will bolster the concoction's effect and at the cost of more ingredients. Okay. So let us try... Oh, we don't have the cold thing. Do we have it in here? No, we don't. I guess we try icicle on that guy.
This'll cool you down. Ah, there.
Okay, so he's prone to ice. And yes, they will have weaknesses that are prone to other things as well.
Here I go.
Apothecary skills, icicle on
This'll
you.
cool you down. I'm terribly sorry.
So he's down for a little bit. Here comes Venom.
Hold it
A
together.
poison for 2 turns. I am fine with this. I'm just focusing on one at a time. Why did that not do anything? Okay, we are going to healing touch
This will
ourselves.
make
This
it all
might
right.
top us off completely. Nope, not quite, but that's enough to last a few turns. Or not. Jeez, poison is brutal in this. Okay.
Well now.
Okay, so let's see. Defensive to reduce damage taken, and act earlier next turn. We're going to go ahead and defend.
Here I go.
Only to build up. And keep attacking me.
My turn.
Okay, so that should be a full
I'll purge this infection.
on you.
This'll cool you down.
That venom is the worst.
Hold it together.
Okay, let's go ahead and grape leaf
A
ourselves.
pinch of this and
That's basically an elixir for us. Cleansing leaf, and do we actually have a good? There we
time
go.
for your medicine.
$110. Yeah, that's 1/6 of our life.
I am unwell. Well now.
Sludge is just attack down. We are fine with that. Okay. We are at 2 charges, so we defend one more turn.
My turn.
Apothecary skills, Icicle.
These hands. This'll cool you down. Now.
Oh, he's eating him. And that just, oh, that gives him massive
How
boosts.
deplorable. It just cannibalized its own kind.
I don't think they're the same species, judging by their shapes.
What a noisome odor. Did cannibalizing its own empower it somehow? How troublesome. I'll need to handle this quickly.
Once the latent power gauge is full, characters can use unique commands in battle. The gauge fills when a character takes damage or breaks an enemy. Okay, so do we have latent power available?
Here I go.
Oh, it's the one in the top right. Okay. So defend. That's just gonna weaken our attack. It's
Well
fine.
now.
Let's go with grape leaf and weeds.
A pinch of this and curses.
Jerk. Venom is storing up power.
Hold it together.
We are going to go with medical concoction, cleansing, and weeds.
Time for your medicine. My turn.
So he's probably,
I'll
judging by
purge
the
this
other one, I think we
infection.
want to go with axe. That should break him. Once the gauge is full, you can unleash her latent power, press Y on turn, and you can activate your latent power.
Well now, I extend a helping hand.
Medical concoction. Oh, it just does it without using up resources. Let's go with Mighty Leaf, I think.
A pinch of this and
Oh, it
Here
just
I
basically...
go.
You jerkweed. I can take the damage to my
What
face.
to
That's
do?
fine.
What to... Well now.
So we have 3 of them, so this is going to be just
Only
like full on.
Here I go.
Oh, so if you don't do it, if you do it on the same turn, it doesn't actually count as extra damage. That sucks.
What to do? Here I go.
So stun him to break him from actually being able to do that.
My turn.
I mean, we've taken away his like bit of life there.
What to do? Well now.
I think I might need to heal up after this.
My turn.
We do have latent power as well. Bonk. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. So we stun him this turn,
Well
then
now.
go into like full ham next turn.
Here I go. These hands.
Got him.
My
Didn't
journey
even
will
have to use
not
our latent power. We did get a little bit of XP bonus from break, and we leveled up, of course. A healing grape bunch, cool. Not too bad. Just enjoying some
Don't
chill
think
time.
badly of me.
Friday we will be probably covering Path of Exile too. We'll see. Depends on how things go. Ouch. That was my fork in my bowl. Don't think badly of me.
That takes care of the root of this illness. All that's left is to sprinkle pure balm leaves around. Liberally. With time, the corruption here should fade. There. A dash or two of pure balm for myself, too. I won't do anything for the smell, but I'll feel better for it nonetheless. Now, back to town to relay the good news.
Why do I have a feeling the entire town's gonna be dead? Oh, never mind, they're not. Okay, thank God.
Look!
I was expecting a much
apothecary
darker
is
start.
back.
Really wish this headphone would stop doing that. For some reason, it likes tugging at the little volume rocker I have for it, and it just yanks it off, and then whenever it falls to the ground, it just tears my ear off darn near.
Oh, what a horrible stench.
Yes, sorry about that. I cleared the source of the infection polluting your waters. The spring will run clean again in time. Nevertheless, I recommend boiling all your water for a good while yet.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're Senna's brother, yes? How is he?
Back on his feet, and as rambunctious as ever. Not a trace of that nasty fever left.
I'm glad to hear it. Allow me to stop by later to check on him just in case.
We were wrong about you. You helped us, even after we treated you like dirt.
How can we ever make it up to you?
Don't worry. It's clean water under the bridge.
That was so stupid.
Although, I do have one request.
Anything. Just name it, Casti.
May I borrow your bath?
After fighting the gorillas in the mist, yeah. I would have like asked the favor of tell me more about the people to the east. You know?
I'm glad our paths crossed, Casti. But it's time for me to move on. The open road is calling.
Malaya, may I ask what it is that compels you to travel?
The end of the world.
I'm searching for a way to cure a terrible disease. I've identified the ingredients I need to brew the medicine, but I've yet to discover the correct recipe. So I travel in hopes of completing my cure, and saving as many lives as I can along the way.
Is there anything I can do to assist you?
No, this is my problem. My burden to bear. You have your own troubles to see to. Your memory, for one.
I need to know who Ayre's apothecaries are. And who I am as well. I can't rest until I know. Malaya, correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem to know something about them. Please, Malaya, I need to know. Tell me, I'm begging you.
Apothecary met in Calabrine. She's on a journey in search of the recipes for various medical compounds. She seems to know about Ayre's apothecaries, but will say nothing about them. The hell was that? Oh, that's intentional. I was like, is the game breaking?
Casti. You have the power to save lives. More than any other. That's why you have to live. If anyone can create a cure, it's you. It's up to you now. Live, Casti. There's someone you have to save.
Don't understand.
It can't be.
I pray your memory returns, Casti. One day. Farewell.
Wait. That woman in my vision. That was Malaya. Then we've met before? What's going on? Malaya. What made you act as if you didn't know me? Why would you... Malaya. Malaya.
I have to admit, nobody else acknowledged her existence. She might be dead, and we might just be hallucinating her. That's my theory right now.
It was Malaya who put me aboard that skiff. But why? Who or what were we running from? If only I could remember. I need more clues. Something else to go on. A hidden pocket in the bottom of my satchel? A book. Treatment log. In my hands, I held a diary. One I'm sure was penned by my own hand. 2 towns were mentioned within its pages. Sai and Winterbloom, more notable by far. It's covered with blood. Everything beyond the first few pages is too stained and smeared with blood to make out. What in the world is the story here?
I keep trying to control the camera.
It's time I went on my own journey. This journal is the only clue I have. I have little choice but to visit Sai and Winterbloom and see what I can find. I need to rediscover who I am. And there's something else. Something important I'm forgetting. I need to remember.
And so Cassie leaves the port town. Why had she been set adrift in the open seas? What link does she have with Air's apothecaries? And who is the mysterious healer, Malaya? In order to reclaim her lost memories, Cassie sets out on a journey. Chapter 1 end. Which is fine. Now, in the first one, we would be wandering, further along their path. So this is our protagonist for this playthrough kind of situation. In case anyone is curious. Doesn't look like we have anything we can loot there, but I do want to come back and talk to the people. Oh, we can just manually change the time of day with the button. Okay. Looking for a place to stay. We've got rooms. Nothing left on her. Big brother's a sailor. Younger brother. He respects his older brother, a sailor on a large vessel more than anyone, and dreams of becoming a chef on a ship under Seth's command. He has already begun his culinary studies.
That was very...
Okay. So we can just change the time of day. I mean, we could put him to sleep. We're not going to bother with that. Okay, so they're not in here during the day. Best dinner in town. The waves start to call. And yeah, neither of them are in there. That is so interesting that I can just toggle the time of day. And he apparently has something. Oh, he's got a side quest. Yeah, we will definitely go for a side quest. Reflector's broken. Who could have seen this coming? Without a reflector, the light won't be visible until ships are practically on the rocks. It's a recipe for disaster. Reflector's made of special alloy, alamorite. That's not easy to come by. I suppose another lighthouse might have a spare reflector they'd be willing to part with. Okay. Okay, so we can actually help him. And we can find out more about him. The Candlebrine lighthouse keeper, the son of a sailor who died at sea, he learned that his father's accident was caused by an out-of-commission lighthouse. He took up his current profession to prevent such a tragedy from happening again, and failing horribly. Jesus.
That was very...
Okay, so we have a quest there. Do we have a quest log? Journal. Nice. Okay. That is very awkward. So we have lighthouse renovation. Yeah, the way it kind of like cycles through those is a bit weird. Axe on all foes. Make a single foe weak to poison for 2 turns, and we can unlock after learning 4. We can learn support skills. Okay, so we have 30 to learn the next skill. Let's go with... I think Sweeping Cleave is going to help us more early on. Though Poison was pretty brutal. Question is, do we want to be killing masses or bosses? I think we'll kill masses first. To learn the skills in the order you choose, you'll need increasingly more JP, so choose carefully. Okay. Yeah, we'll need 100 to get the next one. That's fine. And it actually shows us where the next areas are. That's nice. So we've got to find another lighthouse, probably. Okay, so we already know yours. Tired sailor living a life of refined seclusion from worldly things. In theory and practice, yeah. He finds it so boring he spends all day strolling the town streets, fond of taking care of people and helping solve problems in his neighborhood. Mr. Rogers. Born, he works in the mines, but is currently visiting his hometown on personal business. His parents died young, and his brother is the only living relative he is in contact with. I know this is the right place, but I'm getting tired of waiting here. All day and night. Okay, so there is stuff there. Plays violin on the street corner every night with tones of mysterious and changeable as the ocean waves. She finds performing solely in theaters too confining and thrives the applause of... Okay, so basically she's a world-famous busker. Must be level 10 for him, so we are going to be coming back here. And we can change party members, we can change equipment, we can hear a tale. Sometimes multiple chapters commence in the same town. You can start a story wherever you want. If you want to start, stop, and resume a certain story, just go to the tavern. Okay. Claim the trav following purchase bonus. I mean, sure. I don't know if there's a reason to wait for that. Why is there a whole crab with his pinchers open over there? And here's the nighttime one. Booze is the best fuel for the sacred flame of the heart. More booze, I say. Let the flames rise. And I don't think we'd actually want to bother putting anybody to sleep here just yet. Granddaughter of an older man, often seen at church. Her parents are always busy working to repay their debts, so she is always with her grandfather instead. Those debts are actually alimony payments to her grandfather's 5 ex-wives. I don't know why that's funny to me.
That was very...
That really wasn't very helpful. Thank you. And he's another one that we have to be higher level for. He doesn't have one, and we have to probably be... Oh, level 15 for you. Okay. We're not going to travel across the sea just yet. Yeah, we could go over there to Totohaha. We could go to our chapter 2 as well. There's Hikari's starting chapter. I think we probably want to grab the merchant first, simply because it allows us to trade with more people. And merchants are just crazy strong. There's the Winterlands. That's our chapter 2. Oh god, we have different routes we can take. That's gonna be fun. So that's the Winter Bloom route for ours. I thought there was another character up here somewhere. So I guess we can't recruit the... No, wait, that would be Oswald right there. He's just down south for Chapter 1. So yeah, we basically have two directions we can go, to Sai or to Winterbloom. I think we'll do the Winterbloom route, honestly. Yeah, that seems like the best plan. And we'll come back here and do some of these side quests. I'm guessing the side quest that we currently have is to find his brother. Daughter of a trader from New Delsta, accompanying him and her mother on a business trip to the Western Continent. An uneasy traveler at first, she has come to embrace the joy of discovering the world, largely due to the kindness of the boy she met in town.
Very helpful.
And he's the one that had a crush on her. Okay, we are going to do a little bit more looking at night. Just to make sure there's nothing else to talk about. We do actually have one person here we haven't talked to. Leaves when sun sets, but then he comes right back and waits some more. Could it be up here? Oh, this is open now. Grew up wanting for nothing, and now I fear he's unable or even unwilling to provide for himself. He moved to New Delsta, where I cannot help but imagine he's become a burden on society. Widowed at a young age, he's... Oh, I like how old people are, like, getting closer and closer to my age.
Thank you.
Okay, so nothing in these. Some problems are easier to discuss at night. Know that I will always be here to lend an ear. Okay, so nothing different at night, I don't think. This is the church, by the way. I repent of my sins at church every day. The sacred flame can forgive a lot of things. The true sacred flame burns always within your heart. Normally mild and earnest, his personality changes completely when he drinks. He has made 3 grave mistakes while drunk in the past, and the next could finish him. But he still cannot stop drinking. No one longs more desperately for assistance from the sacred flame. Cute. And you probably, yeah, level 10. So it seems a lot of the stuff here is level 10 or higher. Slumber Sage will be handy for shutting people down if I need to get past them to get treasure. Doesn't seem like there's anything on these docks. Day or night. And we can't go into the water there. Apparently we cannot canoe across the ocean. I think that's everything here. At least for now. There's probably going to be more in the very near future. As we start discovering more kind of, whatchamacallits. Let's see. Oh, you have something. Where in the world did I drop it? The last time I remember seeing it was a town in the Brightlands. After that, I boarded a ship headed this way via Totohaha, but now I don't have it anymore. How could I be so careless? What did you lose? Bottle of white ash. Is it the ashes of Kuile? Okay, so we have, I think that's all the side quests here. We could go south to the cave once more. Double check that we missed anything there. I want to see one thing. There is actually one reason I want to go to the caves, and this is kind of a selfish reason, or whenever I review this. I want to see if it's still smoky and smoggy in there. I don't think it will be, but I could be wrong.
Life is too precious to risk.
Hi, guy. How you doing?
My turn. Well now.
And no, I'm not using latent powers yet because we don't really need them.
I know no cure for evil.
And we're not getting any items from those guys, so it's not worth it. But yeah, I think we want the merchant and the thief first. Oh, there was treasure down here and I missed it. Glad I came back. Oh, yay, a grape leaf. Cool. There is treasure up here that I missed as well.
Are you my next patient?
I don't think this is going to be prone to axe. I'm going to try it, though. Nope.
What
Ouch.
to do? What to do?
Icicle.
This'll cool you down. I'm terribly sorry.
And followed up with boosted out the wazoo icicle because we can't keep that between battles. We can only keep our limit break between battles.
My journey will not end here.
Did we level up? Almost. We'll be topped off anyway. It's not a big problem. Guard's helm. It's better. I'll take it. Are we looking on money? 1,800? That's not bad. I'll go ahead and run so I get more encounters and a little bit more XP. Doesn't seem like a horrible idea. Can we get encounters down here? Yes,
Life
we can.
is too precious to risk.
That's a new enemy, too.
Here I go.
I'm wagering ice.
This'll cool you down. Now.
Because it's a fish.
Well,
Generally,
this'll
fish,
cool you down.
ice weakness.
It has to be done.
At least right now it is OP. I'm going to go ahead and turn my fan towards me.
I know no cure.
Because it's starting
for
to warm
evil.
up here. Rah! So you might hear a little bit of a whoosh in the background. I'll try and keep it pointed a little bit away from it. Oh, and we get cleansing leaves from those. I want some more of those. But yeah, ice is OP here. Question is it OP anywhere else? We are the little ice mage that could. So danger level 5 here. I'm just double checking if we got everything here. I know we got the red chest down that way. But I want to see, does this place still make
You
us
are
smell
a
like
poison
ass?
That must be purged. What to do? What to do? My turn. Forgive me.
I could use some ice. I could use less global warming. We got something of the light there. Inventory. Lily of the Light. Ingredient for hazard concoctions. Deals light-based damage. I guess we don't have access to hazardous concoctions yet. Only healing concoctions. Unless hazardous concoctions is somebody else. Yeah, the smog is gone, so the world does change. Nothing else here, but I wanted to check it regardless.
Too precious to risk. Well now.
Let's go with Sweeping Cleave.
Axe attack. I'm terribly sorry. What to do?
And
what
then a charged Sweeping
Axe
Cleave.
attack. My journey will not end here.
Always go for the overkills. But yeah, that's not an insignificant amount of boost either. We don't get extra JP from it. But still, we're getting JP plenty. So, I am fine. And we are not running out of SP before we run out of... Oh, wait. Can we actually come into the water here? Yes. Didn't notice that the first time, so we did miss stuff. Old armor. This is why you don't buy stuff right at the beginning. Oh, it's weaker. Okay, so fur armor is better. Anything else for us to find here? I'm going to check over on the right as well.
My turn. This'll cool you down. Now.
And we can get a free mana recovery with our limit break up there as well.
What to do? What to do?
If we need
Cool
it. We'll wait until we're actually
Has to be done.
full on stuff.
Forgive me.
Forgive me. I'm just murdering your face. Okay, can we? Nope, we can't go to the right on that because there's a waterfall. Okay, so I think that's all the treasure here. That is one thing that I wish games like this had, was a treasure counter in an area. I don't see one for this place. And I don't really have many clues as to where to do the side quest. The most straightforward one is the freaking, whatchamacallit, the lighthouse.
Here I go.
So, sweeping cleave.
Axe attack.
Sorry, this is the reason I took the sweeping cleave. For the multi-enemy encounters with this character. And I have a feeling whenever we get to... Big cleave. But yeah, whenever we get to...
My journey will not
2 characters, there's going to be a lot more enemies. At least that's how the first game started. I remember a lot of that one because I actually did try out like the starting stories of most of the characters. I only got any real distance with the 2 that I mentioned. The healer and the... I think she was a merchant. But her item skills were supposedly broken. Like, super broken. Whenever it comes to
well now.
Using her late game skills, she was supposedly brutal.
Forgive me.
And oddly enough, I've been trying to think of like how I want to do an overlay for the channel, for like streaming. I need to think of how I want to do it in general, but I think I might want to do it in this style, which would not be too terribly hard for me to do. The backgrounds and stuff are actually fairly complicated to do, but it's just tiling. Like this is a, if I'm reading this correctly visually, we've got the repeat pattern over here. So that means that this is an interim tile and then this is the repeat of it. As you see, it matches there and there. So it is just tiled stuff. So I just have to make 3D models and put the textures, the pixel art textures on top of it. I don't think there's anything else here for us. Yeah, we can't use those. I think for her abilities, I think we want to get a couple of those. Olive of Life, kind of tempting. Am I a 3D modeler? No. I have an art background, and I have done Blender like back when it was shit. I haven't done it recently. Hey, Locke, how's it going? 8-way street moving the second? Yes. You're doing to me what I do to other people. One thing I like doing whenever I go into other people's streams is asking them how the game is, but reinterpreting the name of it. Or doing the opposite name. Torturing me with my own tricks. No! It's fine. Okay, so we actually want more of these, because they're cheaper and better. I don't want to go quite that many. I think I'll just do 2. I'll go up to 10 on each of them. There we go. I don't know why I went to 10 on Lily of the Light. We're not going to need it, but it's fine. That gives us a little bit of money to play with, and we can just move on. So do I. It's good for the brain. But yeah, I'm not a 3D modeler. I can make textures. I can make 2D sprites. I have never tried to transfer it onto a 3D model, but I think I probably could. Okay, so this guy's got a 2. Oh, we actually, wait a minute. Yes, we can. I didn't notice the arrows until just now. So we can do hazardous concoctions. Okay. I think I'm going to try breaking you.
My turn.
Didn't quite get him there.
Well now.
Have attempted some 3D modeling stuff previously. Best you ever did was a copy of 3DS Max you got? Oh. I think that might have... No, that didn't kill him. Sweet.
These hands.
Catch these hands!
My journey will not end here.
Yeah, I could probably do some basic shapes in it, and that's really mostly what this is, if you look at it. This is very low poly, which means that it would be easier for me to do. The difficult part would be making the textures that actually work on it. Cinema 40... Oh, God. Oh. I mean... Cinema 4D was great software. I don't know if it still is. But... cool to get some commentary on the assets in the game you're playing. Oh, yeah, I love dissecting how games work and stuff like that. That's one reason why I do reviews. But yeah, I do have some experience with, like, the art and stuff, just not 3D model stuff. I don't claim the little bit of time I spent making 3D models to be 3D modeling experience. That was me just horsing around in software. Straightforward and easy to use for you? It probably is, but it was very expensive whenever I first was looking at it. That's why I got stuck on Blender when it was garbage. Why, thank you, Essence. But yeah, generally speaking, I do enjoy dissecting stuff, but I know that a lot of people don't like me getting technical in the weeds. But I do love how they did both of these games. Just by their just raw nature. He took my bag. What do I do now? I won't be able to continue my travels without it. Yeah, we're a traveler. Okay, hi, Al. I feel attacked right now. Thieves abound at night. I lost my bag to one such man. I need to figure out how to get it back. You can freely switch daytime and nighttime on your travels. The active path actions will also change, so try using them in all sorts of places. Stronger monsters come out at night too, which can come in handy when you want to strengthen your party. So he doesn't have any kind of like data there. Okay, so the direction I think we want to... Oh, that is a cave.
You are a poison that must be purged.
This is... That looks like a cave, which is going to end badly.
Axe attack, now.
So we'll get bit once, that's fine. We can't do these attacks without getting hit, so. Apothecary skills. I will go ahead and bump this up and sweeping cleave both of them.
It had to be done.
Because I have a feeling our next attack should kill this other guy. Nope, it didn't. That's not good.
What to do? What to do?
Let's see. You had a demo version you could use for a month and way back in the day, long time ago. Yeah. I miss whenever a lot of these things were a lot more generous with their demo versions. But thankfully nowadays there are more like open source and freeware alternatives. Like for editing videos, there's I'm trying to remember what it's called, DaVinci Resolve now, which is good. So you don't even have to pay for editing software or streaming software. OBS is your go-to for the streaming part. For 3D animation, stuff like that, Blender has become amazing, supposedly. I haven't heard of Cinema 3D or... Oh, I'm forgetting the others. Max. The Adobe one. In ages. So, yeah, you end up with, like, eventually the freeware will take over. The only one that hasn't really done well with it is any kind of, like, PDF rendering software. There's some okay ones, but they haven't really stayed up feature-wise. Okay, we don't actually need to... Yeah, we don't need to heal. We're good. We leveled up. I just need to be careful around here, because I have a feeling the enemies are going to be slightly stronger. Nope, it's just these idiots. That's fine.
My turn.
Not weak versus ice. I mean, not weak versus, whatchamacallit.
This'll cool you down. I'm terribly sorry.
Versus axe. There we go. Can't axe a fish.
What to do, what to do.
Blender used to be absolutely awful. I will say that whenever I was using it, it was actually kind of garbage software. But I've seen people using it lately, and hey, there's proper hotkeys and menus now. That's always a plus. Okay, icicle you.
This'll cool you down. Now.
I do need to check the map on here to make sure I'm going the right direction.
What to do. This'll cool
Just slightly
you
stronger
down.
icicle. Probably not going to kill it. Oh, it did. Okay, good.
I know no cure for evil.
Okay, so map-wise... There is... Oh, it just says the entire area is that danger level. That's cool. Yeah, we want to go along this path after we loot this stuff here. We either want to go up towards that, which it looks like a lighthouse right there, which might be for a side quest. And then we want to go up. We don't want to pick up this guy just yet. More characters we pick up, more dangerous the enemies are. That's the rule I'm going by in this, because that's the rule the original had. Can we actually go out there? No. But yeah, right now, I don't have much use for Blender because the game I'm working on is a tabletop RPG, not a video game. The closest thing to a video game I'm working on with it is going to be... Basically, I'm thinking of maybe making a tutorial on how to play it.
Here I go.
This is going to be bad, because I have a feeling he's not... No, he is weak versus that. Thank God.
Well now.
Yeah, I'll whack you again.
My turn. No mercy, only pain.
We're not going to overkill him just yet, but he's going to keep trying to hide in the shell, probably.
What to do?
Yeah, the closest thing I'll probably make
Forgive
for it
me.
is going to be just like go to Godot, make a turn-based game that you can actually learn the rules from. But I'm still on the fence about that because I haven't tried making it yet. If I can't figure out how to make it properly, I won't make it. But I think that's the thing that a lot of TTRPGs kind of miss out on is you could make just a little free game, and it not only helps people learn how to play your game just in an easy, straightforward manner,
Well now.
but it would actually give you, let's go with Sweeping Cleave? Yeah.
Axe attack. I'm terribly
Give you
sorry.
promotions as well. Because free video game? Absolutely
go.
awesome. Yeah, we'll go with it.
Axe attack.
I like that it does not increase the mana cost. At least it doesn't seem to.
I know no cure for evil.
Cleave! We should be pretty close to another level up, if I'm guessing correctly. And that should be enough for us to get access to those people's storylines. Yeah, 109 JP. Oh, we can actually get another skill. I think we want to go offensive because her healing stuff is actually pretty solid already. So offensive stuff first. After you learn a support skill, try equipping it. All you need to do is to reap the benefits of these handy skills is equip them. You can equip up to 4 at a time. We learn Vigorous Victor restores 30% of the equipping character's max HP and SP upon winning the bat. Jeez, yes? We're never going to have to stop to heal again. There's an item up there, it looks like. Or something for us to engage with. So we got the treasure.
Are you my next patient?
Question is, do we go west or east at this point?
What to do? What to do?
Okay, so he's going to hide in shell.
Here I go.
We are going to go... Let's see. You know what? I'm going to defend. I want to see what he does.
What to do? What to do?
And then we'll break him on this turn.
Now.
That defense should go away on his next turn.
These hands.
Which means we can just boost him.
My journey will not end here.
Been addicted to Wingspan lately. Played it on Tabletop Simulator for the first time with friends. Then got a physical copy. Then the Steam copy. Yeah. I know Wander loves those. He's been like dipping in a lot more into tabletop gaming, which is absolutely awesome. I wholeheartedly support people playing tabletop games, and yes, I am going back to town to check out those people that I couldn't check out before.
Poison that must be purged. Here
I enjoy doing like game design stuff. Let's go ahead and just whack this guy.
I am unwell.
Oh shit!
What to do? What to do?
That was bad. I didn't know those guys could cast sleep. They're all of a sudden way more dangerous.
Well now, no mercy, only kill.
Yeah, currently working on a TTRPG world and also working on
what to do?
kind of a more
Here I
gamey
go.
thing as well. By gamey being like kind of like Kingdom Death Monsters, but ghost
What to
themed.
do? What these hands.
Catch these hands.
I
That
know
guy
no
is stronger
cure for
now.
evil.
So we're level 10. That means we can unlock some of these over here. I'm going to go ahead and make it day so the fights are easier. Because I am curious at just how much of a difference day and night make. So on our journey back, we'll do day. Okay, so you, we've gotten. You, we've gotten as well. No, you don't even have one. But daytime is the only ones that we have any kind of interaction with them, like this. Okay, so him we can do now. Good-natured man with a bit of a short temper. He is close to his younger brother Senna and hopes to one day sail the
That
same
was
ships as him.
very
It's fine. So it was one guy down here, and I think it was a guy in the bar as well. That's level 15. Where's the one that was level 10? You? You. New Delta trader proactive, believing that he should see the world as well. New equipment for
that
sale.
was very
The townsmith and armorer have new wares. Nice. Do they have anything good is the question. Oh, there's a guy in here. I can't talk to him, but he's in here. That would be better, but I don't really care about it. Has a lower critical rate. Honestly, does not look like there's much that we'd really care about too much. Just slightly better gear, but for a lot more money. Yeah, I'm always even though I don't always commentate on it, I am always looking at games like, oh, that's a neat idea. Like Front Mission. There's a lot there that could be used for a tabletop game. I'm just going to leave it at that. especially for location effects. Just roll a d10, divide by 2, and you have it. Or you can do the d4 method, which would be torso, arms, and legs. A d10 divided by 2 would be if you included pilot on it. Not there. I think it was in here. Was it you? Yeah, it was you. Old man from you, a nation that met its end decades ago. He's 53. He's not that old. As a carpenter, he was heir to the considerable technical wisdom you once boasted. He was even involved in the construction of Fort Orochi, parts of which are still used for shelter by the poorest residents of Sai. I could have sworn there was... I know we have a level 15 over on the right. Yeah, we'll be back through here as we get other characters, because we'll be able to do things with them, too. Oh, yeah. This place down here was locked. Okay, so it's locked day and night. That's unfortunate. So we're going to probably need a thief to get in there, or it's related to another character's quest. Okay, we were going to walk back during the day to see how different the encounters are. If I remember correctly, and this probably does use the same system, the enemies have actually all gotten stronger.
Here I go.
So we break you.
My turn. No mercy.
Go full hand.
Forgive me.
Yeah, the enemies have gotten stronger since we hit level 10. So the enemies are going to scale with us. But if I remember correctly, the encounter systems in this are going to work the same as the original, which means that as you're moving along, there's an increased chance of an encounter.
Life is too precious to risk.
Hello.
What to do?
I just got this new skill.
Poison slash. This will hurt.
Okay, so he's weak versus axe, and he is poisoned now.
I know no cure for evil.
Oh, domination. I have a feeling that's for getting a one-turn kill. That is nice. The hell is wrong with you? Damn, you can have it. The stupid bag is worthless anyway. I figured that would be a thing. Here's your bag back. Yeah. Take your bag. I just beat the crap out of him. You're fine. Thank you truly. It's not much, but I want you to have it. It's my way of thanks. What do we get? Oh, there he goes. Bye, friend. He's just going to stand there until the end of the world. Oh, we got some slippery nuts. 1,500 gold and some healing grapes. So that's a good start. I think the nut items are permanent. I want to look that up before I use them. Just gonna double check real quick. I will be alt-tabbing for a second. It's gonna go quiet for just a moment. Let's see. Nuts are items that permanently increase your character's stats in Octopath Traveler. Okay. Based on the following. Traveler's base stats at level 1, size of the nut being used, and stat being increased. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to minimize that. You back over there. Back into the game. I'm going to check one thing, though. If I can actually get to the menu. I'm going to double check that it's actually the right resolution. It is. Okay. Just seems slightly blurry. Okay, map-wise, that was where the side quest was. So we want to go north here, I believe. That is 1,500 more. Wow, we're getting money. Of course, things are super freaking expensive. That is a thing that a lot of these games are going to do, though.
My turn.
Okay, apothecary skills. Let's go with sweeping cleave.
Axe attack. I'm terribly sorry.
So we're not going to get the JP bonus from this.
Poison.
But we are going to get the XP bonuses. Oh, I didn't mean to use the... That's an overkill, at least.
What to do?
We just lost a bunch of XP from that. Because I selected the wrong skill. It's fine. It's not the end of the
My
world.
journey will not end here.
There will be plenty of fights to get more XP. We're not speedrunning this. I'm liking the music as well, by the way. Got ourselves a sticky flower. So these give us permanent boosts. Do we want to make our main character just like God mode? Okay, that's not what we need. That's key items. There it is. So we have wind-based, light-based, dark-based. We've got a reduced speed and evasion and puts target to sleep. We've got a diffusing serum, which we're not going to use just yet. That's going to be something we probably want to wait until we have, you know, multiple characters and use it for like emergency situations until we find a place where we can buy it. Okay, so yeah, this seems like the fork in the road. So that area back there was not to here? Aw, crap. We'll be back. That means the down path was somewhere. If it pops into the same area, we're just going to go straight north, though.
Are you my next patient? Here I go. Poison slash. Sleep now.
That works.
I know no cure for evil.
So we do get a domination bonus for that one turn kill. So I need to remember that. If we run across a single thing that's like weak versus axe, throw that poison on their face. It's free JP. Currently we're sitting at 67. Our next one is at frickin' 500. Which actually doesn't bother me that much. Yeah, I'm glad it came back. We got an inspiring plum. Cute. Now, one thing you will notice, by the way, if we get into like the weeds of this, speaking of game dev, you'll notice that this is all the same texture on the rock there, but where it kind of like has a weird shape, it gets stretched. That's fairly normal for like what they're doing. It's not a flaw in my eyes. It doesn't really bother me. Apothecary skills. You know what? I'm going to go for a big poison X, see if we can actually just break through them.
My journey will not end here.
So we can get a JP boost from doing it that way instead. That might be worth losing the perfect battle for. And losing the break even. But yeah, I need to get back to doing game dev streams for it as well. But that is on a different channel. Okay, save again. And that reminds me, I should probably flash the recording.